German parliamentarian Dimitri Shulz openly wears a Jewish yarmulke or kippah in Budapest, although he doesn't feel comfortable doing it back in Germany.
Oh, it's not possible in public to wear a kippah. It's possible, but it's very dangerous, yeah? And I have family, I have kids, so I need to think about the safety first. Just wearing at home in the synagogue, that's it.
That's because Shulz, his family and friends have experienced blatant anti-Semitism.
The most are coming from the Islamic side and the second one from the left side.
During a recent trip to Europe, Israeli Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar expressed his gratitude to Germany and Austria for standing with Israel.
I want to thank Germany and Austria for standing by Israel in Europe and on world stage.
Schulz's bigger concern, however, is feeling that the German government ignores the anti-Semitic problem inside the country.
They still say it comes from the right side, but I never experienced anti-Semitism from the right side. This is the dangerous point. It is not allowed to talk about it, that is from the Islamic, from the left, or from the imported anti-Semitism.
Belgian parliamentarian Sam van Rooij says of the 150 members of his country's parliament, only 5 are considered pro-Israel, with a big proportion seen as anti-Semitic.
If they can say now that the Jews in Israel are the new Nazis, then they can get rid of their guilt feeling from the Holocaust. That is one of the main drivers. Another driver is, of course, also they want the votes from leftist people and from the Muslim groups in our society.
Van Rooij points to a rapidly growing Muslim population, which in major cities like Brussels can represent as much as 40% of the population.
Jews get attacked every day in the streets of Antwerp and Brussels, mostly by Muslims, young Muslims, Muslim gangs. And many Jews, they hide now their identity. They hide their kippah, they hide their Star of David, and they really think of leaving the city and also the country even.
Van Rooij describes himself as an Israel lover and has visited many times.
I want to protect our Jewish community because they're part of our tradition and our culture. To all the people that don't understand, I tell them, listen, even if you don't care for the Jews or for Israel, do it then for yourself, because Islamic Jihad is targeting the Jews first, but the Christians and all the rest next.
Hungary is also one of the world's strongest supporters of Israel. 10 years ago, Prime Minister Viktor Orban spoke against the influx of Muslim migrants into Europe. Many said they were fleeing the civil war and also the rise and rule of ISIS. While Hungary closed its borders, Germany alone received around 1 million asylum seekers, with millions more crossing into other European countries. Now many of those people are causing problems.
As Hungary stopped illegal migration, and Hungary is a migrant-free zone in Europe. We don't have any pro-Palestine movements, we do not have Palestine flags on the buildings, but Hungary stands with Israel at the international level, and we are protecting Jewish culture, Jewish security at the everyday level as well.
CPAC Hungary chairman Miklos Santo says there's a Jewish renaissance here in Hungary, and Jewish people can feel free to keep their traditions. That's not the case, though, in much of Western Europe.
The mayor of Berlin himself, a few months ago, he's a social democrat guy. He's no anti-Semite at all. But with a goodwill, he advised the Jewish people of Berlin not to wear kippahs.
According to Santo, many European politicians don't protect the Jewish people while passively supporting anti-Zionist movements for political gain.
There is a large, millions of citizens in France, in Germany, etc., with a migration background, mostly from Arab or Muslim countries, and those are votes. Votes for the leftist and, the center-right parties, and they do know that if they would back Israel heavily and support Israel, they would lose.
Hungarian Rabbi Jonathan Megeri believes people need to stand up for what they believe and fight darkness with light.
What does it mean on a practical level? The practical level is you got to fight identity or strong radical Muslim identity with even stronger Jewish and Christian identity. If you're a Christian, you got to strengthen your Christian identity. You got to stand up and you have to You have to be proud of your heritage.
Nagyari says, with Judeo-Christian values and identity under attack, there's only one solution.
Well, you got to put God above yourself. You got to put your goals and your family ahead of yourself. And you got to work for the country or homeland that you live in.
Julie Stahl, CBN News, Budapest, Hungary.